Hi, my name is Jennifer Hornick, and I'm a realtor serving buyers and sellers in Northeast Florida, as well as on Long Beach Island in New Jersey. I recently had a homeowner who sold their home and had a capital gains tax exposure. I was able to review their exposure with them prior to listing the home so that they could then decide when do we list and when do we sell. I'm not an accountant, but there are some things you may want to know about capital gains taxes. You may owe capital gains taxes when selling your home, but you may also qualify for an exemption. So there is a primary residence exclusion where you can exclude up to $250,000 of the profit if you own the home as a single person, or $500,000 if you own it as a married couple. There's another exclusion where you've owned the home for 2 of the last 5 years, and if you've lived in it as your primary residence for 2 of the last 5 years. Also, you can't have used that exclusion in the past 2 years. So when do you owe the capital gains tax? Well, you owe it if your profit exceeds the exemption, if you've lived there less than 2 years, if you've rented or flipped the home. So how do we reduce this exposure? You can get a partial exclusion for a job change, a health issue, or a hardship. Home improvements increase your cost basis, which reduces your capital gains tax. And then finally, if it's an investment property, you could exercise a 1031 exchange to reduce that exposure. So if you're thinking about selling your home, if you haven't lived there for 2 years, it's your primary residence, and you're wondering, what is my exposure? We can do that calculation. We can figure that out for you. And then you can decide, like these most recent homeowners did, what should we do? Do we wait, or do we go ahead and list the home now? So these homeowners decided, after they added up all of their home improvements, that their exposure was very small. They owned the home as a married couple. So they decided to go ahead and sell because they wanted to take advantage of all of the buyers that were out in the market at that time. So we can do that analysis with you, and you can figure that out. And you can also talk to your accountant and see what they say.